All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Fred Montanez. Good morning to you. Shayar. Good morning. And Patricia McLaughlin. Good morning. A great day. Kyrell, the carnivore cream. Sadiqa. Good morning. Amazing. Javier. PIZ. Good morning. It's a great morning in God's universe to all my friends all over the globe. It's a spectacular day in God's paradise. Let's see. Laura Frias, Sonia Torrenta, Jonathan Fay, Sally Robinson. Good morning to my mighty tribe, my Instagram, CNY, DK, and of course, YouTube, Facebook. This is the Global Mighty Meetup for the Hour Power. Sandy Lee, Johnny, how you doing? Evix, good morning. A great day from the UK. How you doing? Good morning from rural New Hampshire. Linda Linda's living well. We all are living well because you're alive. You know the trials and tribulations every microbe has had and macro throughout the eons of time. Infinite, right on. Let's see. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz. What do you think about soul water, pronounced Soleil water? I go to Gerolsteiner, but I haven't tried Soleil water. You know, there's a lot of marketing in waters, right? Is water H2O from nature? So, you know, I live in Skinny Atlas Lake. I get Skinny Atlas water in my tap, but it's piped right from my own pump into my house. A little bit of filters and a little bit of what is it? Uh, ultraviolet light, but I haven't tried it yet. I'll have to check it out. I don't want to comment until I've checked it out. Soleil. Problem Mike, good morning. Great carnivore day. And carnivores are the 5%ers. Listen, there's always going to be a lot of omnivores and herbivores, always. But only 5% become the carnivores, and that's what we are. Malcolm, good morning. Malcolm's here doing a little bit of checks and balances in the back end of this process. Coach Ronald, how you doing, my friend? Keto Mike, rocking in the AM with Gerolsteiner. Doesn't get any better. Kiltzy up at 3. I actually got about 3:10 this morning. I slept in. And I got up. I came to work. I did my workout, my cold water shower, and here I am live. I've been reading about glycation and glycosylation, which is the addition of a sugar to a protein or other particles in our bodies, actually, anything. And glycation is abnormal and glycosylation is normal. Let's see. Sadiqa, Scott, how you doing? Play my guitar, maybe. Mike and Amanda from Houston, my Texas friends. Let's see. Carnivore Man, how you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. A great day in God's universe. What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you listening to? I've been listening to Jane Buxton's book, The Great Plant-Based Con, and you got to check out Anthony Chafee did a interview with Jane, really great. And you know, we're learning something new each and every day, and you got to listen and learn from something you don't believe in. Even it's like, okay, that's wrong. Listen. And, you know, so many of us sort of react in a negative way. I don't believe that. That's wrong. Rather than going like, I don't know. Maybe, right? Maybe. Doug Owens, how you doing? Bunted Beck? Is that it? Oh my God. You guys have long, complicated Kiltz names. You know, Kiltz, short and sweet. That's it. Lisa Marie, good morning. Rex, good morning to you. How you guys doing? Where are you at? What are your stresses, struggles, and what are your non-scale victories, as Miss Bella Ma and the SBG gang likes to bring to us? King Snoop, how you doing? Maybe guitar today. Maybe. Keelan, how you doing, my friend? Kaylin from Norway. BV to yes and drink freedom. Again, the beauty of fasting is food freedom. When you could say no and you're no longer addicted, meaning, you know, addiction is you just consume it because it makes you feel good. But what you're going to get to the point where you feel good because you didn't eat. And that's the crazy man. My good friend Dave Corley, Dr. Corley, is on like a 5 to 7 day fast right now. He's a rock star. Let's see. Amen. The big boss. How you doing? Let's see. Long names. NG West Zia. Thank you. Questions, comments. Fede Legu Music Street. Nice. Lots of names. Hard to pronounce some of them, but I'll get to them because they go by so fast. Life is fast. Right on. All right, Jonathan Fay. Perfect Friday, my friend. Good to see you, my friends. God bless you. Sonia Torrenta. Buongiorno. Let's see. Minnesota. Ken Brimmer. A good day. Kendall Dunlop. Good morning, friends. And Adam DZD. Richard Eckarb. Namaste, carnivore friends. And Dr. Rob. Dr. Robert. Amy Perrin, good morning. On a walk of life. Listen, this is just a walkabout. Get up and go for a walk today. And is there much sense to Kiltz's hour of power? No. But you know what? Life is not about, oh my God, it has to make sense. Sometimes you make sense out of just listening and learning something radical. And what I've learned is I focus on my daily inspirations. And you can get my daily inspirations book from Amazon, by the way. And I kind of pulled out today's first day of the rest of your life, which is the first day of the rest of my life. And today is the first day of the rest of your life. All right. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Yada, yada, yada. A new day with a new beginning and new opportunities. You can align with the universe today and start living the life you want to live, the life that you are meant to live. Tell yourself that today is a new day and today is the day that everything will change for the better. But you got to go out and take the risk. You got to risk failure, faults, misery, chastised by others that you don't know what you're doing. You're going to fail. That's okay. Failure is not the end of the world. It's a new start to a new day. That's the one thing I've managed to figure out. And you got to keep, communicate with everyone. Talk to the opposite approaches, your enemies. You gotta, it's all about communication in a way that you're learning. Wild Flowment, MF, good morning. Siddiqa Shen Yuan. A5AA. Where did we come up with these names? Right on. It's a good one. Kaylin, runabout. Mighty morning with Kiltzy. Sadiqa, good morning from Dubai. My good friends Dubai and all around the world. So apply the intentions to your day. And we have a new one coming out very soon, which is going to have some new quotes, going to have some inspirational places to write. You journal every day. You got to journal. You got to get your book out and write. And when you ink it from what you thought, it becomes built in. Thanks, Cordelia in Albany. How you doing, my friend? Thanks for stopping in. Again, if you look at drkiltz.com, great books, great inspiration that I've learned from infinite people in this world like yourself, by the way. And you have something to share with the world. Start it. If it's crochet, knitting, sewing, building, gardening, whatever it is, the fact that we're able to share and like-minded people show up, that's what the beauty of life is. Go into your pottery studio. Just go buy some clay, bring it home. Used to just get some clay, get some leaves in the garden, roll it out on the table in the living room or the dining room, the kitchen, and make some cups, some plates, some bowls. I've got hundreds of Kiltz cups coming out, so I'm excited about that. So you got to go to kiltzcups.com. Is that right, Malcolm? And we'll put a list there. And don't forget, follow, like, subscribe, or don't. It's okay. It's all good, whatever it is, every single day. Candy Joe 59. Good morning. How you doing, my friend? Lizzie Girl. Good morning to all, and have a wonderful, awesome, and amazing day. 0722. Awesome. Liz DBW. Oh my God. I know that's, it's sort of like these license plates, which you got to watch. They're personalized. You got to figure out, what does that say? Have a good day? Yeah, every day. Okay, Sonia, good morning to you. Good morning. Greetings from Palm Desert, California, everyone. Again, we're just chit-chatting with everyone. And if you just want to put out, hey, Lizzie, good morning. Sadiqas, good morning. Whatever it is, put it out there. And Jonathan, my good friend, is healing from hip repair. And by the way, modern medicine has a lot of really great things to offer. Lots, much, much. And that's the beauty of the universe. See, still, there's east and west. There's new and old. Give it all a do, a try, as they say. Right on. And I'm going to get, Malcolm, we're going to try to get some of these papers up for people to take a look at. The role of glycation in the pathogenesis of aging. And now what they're focused on is through herbal products and physical exercise. Our next paper is going to be the same, and how carnivore and slowing it down and cooling it down and red light therapy, sunlight therapy. You really want sunlight therapy, right? Susan Shaver, Colorado foothills, Lookout Mountain, 3 a.m. Nice. I get up at 3 a.m. most every day, and we're live 5 a.m. Monday through Friday, some Saturdays, Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And we're going to throw in some later afternoons coming up, and really excited about that. Vitalius, good morning to you, my friend. And, human beings are warriors throughout evolution. That's who and what we are. But what we're practicing is maybe we should just have a barbecue. That's much better. Barbecue's just much better in life. And you don't need the sauce. The only sauce I use is butter sauce. I went to the Century Club in Syracuse last night for dinner. I hadn't been there in a long time. Great, amazing people. It's a private club that I belong to because they just have great steaks. And again, they should invite everyone. But I met Karen and Kevin there last night. Really great people, and just meeting great people in this world. I went to the bar and sat there alone. I had what did I have? I had escargot and butter, ribeye steak, water, sparkling. It was great. Rhonda Britt, how's your day, my friend? Sim WWW7, you're there. Love you. Cape Cod, deep sea otter. You got to jump in the deep sea. And, the sharks, I think the real sharks in the world are us. We're the ones that have been destroying the world and gobbling up and killing the sharks when they should just let them be. But remember, if you get in the place that they're at, it's like you walk in the forest where the bears are. They might take you down. They might. Right on. All right. All that there is in God. All that there is of God. We must become conscious of our relationship to God, to the center within the quiet inner place, the source from which all good flows. The important thing is that we each establish a personal relationship with God, and that we see ourselves as an expression of God. Christ-Based Teachings, Don Curtis, out of print. If you find a copy, take it, get it. It's really great readings. And ultimately look in the mirror, and God is within all of us. And listen, we're all learning and listening from so many amazing people in this universe. And you got to be open to opposite sides. And sometimes you have to just listen to your enemies because they're within us. Right on. Grand Rising, Juju Berry, how you doing? Comments, thoughts, ideas, questions? I know everyone has gotten a copy of Kiltz's Keto is Carnivore. We've got a new version coming out in January. I'm really working on always about something new and different. Now, the question is, how can vegetables be bad for us? Because they say they're so good for us. Now, I wonder who they are. Are they the same people that tell us that marijuana is good for us or alcohol is good for us? The same people who say that, let's see, or do they make heroin, cocaine, opium easily accessible around the world? And they say, don't use it, but they make it like street easy, right? Plant problems, sugars, phytochemicals, plant antigens, bacteria, yeast and viruses, lectins, oxalates, phytates, and more. They're deadly. Jonathan, getting well-intentioned, experts that want to give me advice on healing, correct alkalinity, fruits and veggies, right, and protein and amino acid shakes. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. I say thank you and do my OMAD ribeye ribeyes. The journal where you're reading on glycation. Let's see, Susan. So this is from the Journal of Exercise Nutrition. Let's see here when I get to it. The Journal of Exercise Nutritional Biochemistry, JENB. So you just Google this. And again, I read these things because you get some caveats about glycosylation and glycation. And basically, and I'm wondering, what would let's see, can you fast for 3 months and see what your hemoglobin A1C? Yes, you can if you have enough fat. I wonder what a bear's hemoglobin A1C is after months of hibernation. That would be an interesting one to measure. You see, sugar in your bloodstream is normal because your body makes sugar because it's critical for glycosylation, not for energy directly. Your body doesn't burn sugar and then burn fat. There's no metabolic switch. Wrong. Carnivore Conversations. Thank you, Sonia Torrenta. Check out Kiltz's Carnivore Conversations, where we're listening and learning from others that are on the carnivore path, who have suffered depression, anxiety, ADHD, OCD, autism, and the works, bowel bleeding, arthritis, kidney stones, migraines, depression, anxiety. Went carnivore, all went away. Wow, that's it. Healthiest people here in Africa all eat meat. Traditionally, they know how poisonous lots of plant foods are, so they ferment or soak them overnight. You're right. And Dianifo, sorry I can't pronounce your name properly. Please forgive me. Doing my best. You see, we learn to process the plants in order to make them edible, that they didn't kill you right away, but I bet they're the things that cause all our chronic diseases. That's it. Carnivore heals fibroids. I think the carnivore line is I've seen carnivore and fasting, but remember, carnivore is a high fat, 50% of your calories from fat. I was like, what? I know you think that's all wrong. Amanda Puffpath. So grateful to God for finally answering my prayers for healing and finding the life-changing way of life. Revolutionary, yet so simple. Occam's razor. And you got to check out my good friend, Ken Berry. Ken Berry is a rock star who coined PhD, proper human diet. And I learned so much from Ken's lives and all stuff. Ken and Nisha, rock stars in the keto carnivore world. And I say keto because vegan, vegetarians, Mediterraneans, keto all day long. Eat less frequently, add more fat. And for vegans, it's coconut fat. For vegetarians, it's cream, butter, eggs, cheese. Not too much cheese. Too much cheese, you cut the cheese. You know what I'm talking about, right? No one wants to be around you. Morning from the Midwest, Candy Joe, awesome. Dante, how you doing? Let's see. Good morning from Maine, Sandy McDougal, Primal Mike, jumping in a cold shower. I was a little slow to get up this morning. I was like, oh my God. Gave myself 10 more minutes. I got up at 3:10. I got up. I said, okay, I'm just coming to the office. I have my pull-up bar, my push-up floor, my get-up life. And I did that. And then I started reading about glycation and glycosylation. I just go to Wikipedia because there's so much there. My ancestors ate a lot of bush meat and they lived healthy, very long, solved my colon issues just going through. Listen, I had colon, I had bowel bleeding, arthritis, hemorrhoids. They said, just eat more fiber. It got worse. Eat more fiber. It got worse. You're not eating enough fiber. Oh, you must be eating red meat. So I did absolutely the opposite. I ate fatty red meat and nothing else. And arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, migraines, Parkinson's, I bet, is caused by a plant-based lean meat diet. And they're telling you to just smoke marijuana. Yeah. Oh, and we're going to sell it to you and we're going to make more money. Eat meat, be the master. Deep sea otter, sugar is poison. Sugar is poison. But I say plants are poison. You see, you have sugar in your body. So it's not technically completely a poison. Glucose is a poison if it's consumed in frequent and or excessive amounts. A little bit of fruit or honey is okay, but a lot is not. Remember, the plants are working against you. I know. You thinking they're good for you? No fucking way. So, no freaking way. Sorry, Esther. How you doing? Beautiful sale, Laszlo. Or I don't know if did we get a date with Laszlo? We got a date out there. I know it. And Chafee. All right. We humans eat every part of the plant from seeds to roots, stems, leaves, and fruit. We eat it all, whether it's in the form of chocolate chip cookies, I love them, or that bowl of oatmeal or quinoa with brown sugar and raisins. We are all consuming a high plant based diet. Oats are the seeds of a plant. Sugar comes from a plant. Raisins are fruit. Most of our unhealthy foods are simply derived from our healthy plant-based foods consumed in excessive amounts and frequency. And we're just lions that were convinced to be sheep. And I say pigs, cows, and sheep. And what you'll realize is that this story of carnivore is crazy. It's wrong. Don't do carnivore, because if you do carnivore, you will feel the very best. Well, you will take control of your life. You will realize that, oh my God, I was drugged since the day I was conceived. Actually, your egg and sperms have been drugged far longer than that. Flour is poison. I just say plants are poison. I would rather eat some simple sugars from time to time than consume complex carbs. You see, I think the complex carbs are deadly. Veggies good for you. Yucko. When you see part of them in the toilet, never see meat. You'll never see meat in the toilet. And I know you look, right? You want to be sure whether or not it's the right color, the right shape, whether or not it smells good or bad. But most of all, you're like, how come there's lettuce and corn in there? Yes, even lettuce there is there from time to time. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Never see meat in your toilet. Just check it out. And they, whoever they are, remember they is you. Because if you believe whatever anyone says, and don't even believe Kiltzy, don't believe Kiltzy. I'm just sharing some thoughts and ideas that are radical, radical, radical. I'm a physician. As a physician, I learned the propaganda. Where's my great friend's book? The lies my doctor told me. I got the book here somewhere. I'm not going to try to find it, but Ken Berry's book, The Lies My Doctor Told Me, you got to read it. It's just rock star, rock star, rock star. You got to go for it. Loving carnivore conversations. Thank you, my friends. I appreciate all my Mighty Tribe, my Instagram, my YouTube, Facebook. Thanks for the likes, subscribes, and share. I appreciate everything you're bringing to the table. Vegetable seed oils are poison. Absolutely. Remember, they're all industrial. And think about it. You can go hunting for an animal and eat it. But if you're hunting for wild plants, you may be dead. Mushrooms, oh my God. Now everyone's telling you to mushrooms. IVF with CNY. Thank you. Thank you. We're looking to find fellow physicians that want to follow and join and help grow the CNY fertility way. That's what we're working to do. The CNY fertile way every day. Let's see. Figure out why my EFGR went from 90 to 53 in 60 days. Is that your glomerular filtration rate? Well, I don't know that answer, but things get into our bodies that can be deadly and damaging, especially viruses, bacteria, yeast, and lean meat. Lean meat is deadly, deadly, deadly. Carnivore, let's see, lions just reduce things that converts the excess glucose in the body, omega-3, fish, folate, magnesium. They convert all of the stuff that is in the meat. See, the meat contains the iodine, the choline, the creatinine. It contains all the minerals and vitamins, vitamin C, the vitamin B, the B's, the D's, A, D, all of them, the K's. We are lied to by the lions that want to keep you lined up as sheep in a corral, right on a pen, pig pen. But the lion's lair, there's no fences there. The lion's lair have no fences there. Let's see, deep sea otter, how you doing? Love my strats. And every single day, you got to do push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups. I don't care what age, size, shape you are. Get on the floor, roll around a little bit, and then get up. And if it's hard to get up, find a way to simply get up. That's all you need to do. Go out in the grass and roll around. Be careful of the spiders and the bugs because they want to take you down too. This is a microscopic world, and you got to think in the macro and the micro way. Shauna Blue, good morning. Dr. Kiltz, little Kiltz in the morning. And I'm taking little excerpts from Kiltz's Keto is Carnivore. Why is that dangerous, you might ask? Well, plants are very clever, much like animals. They too are built for survival. Most plants don't have the benefit of sharp teeth or talons to protect their leaves. Most. Some do. While some plants have thorns, and some plants are carnivores. Remember that. That's the amazing part. Frequently, they're tools of survival and invisible to humans and other predators. They're hidden and take the form of phytochemicals and antigens. Most plants pose no threat until they are ingested. And when they are, they damage the glycocalyx. The glycocalyx. Just look up glycocalyx, my friend, and you'll be like, what is the glycocalyx? It's the sugar layer that protects and says, I'm you. That's it. You got to get going every day. Colleen Carr, Scranton, PA, good morning to you. Let's see, I'm the owner director of CNY Fertility Centers, a global center for fertility care, integrating Eastern and Western medicine, natural and Western medical treatments. We do it all. We're here to share ideas that are rocking different. Ireland, Claudia Ararp, how you doing, my friend? Salt has completely cured my strong migraines. I do more salt. I love my Malden and Redmond salt mixed, and I'm a salt licker. Love salt licking. Look at James Nicolantonio, James D. Nicolantonio, Salt Fix, really great. Excess salt is excreted. Excess sugars are converted in the liver to fat in order to store energy so you can survive the famine or the gestational months where you can't eat or shouldn't eat, by the way. Rockin' butcher for brown beef with a high fat content. He looked at me like I was a different animal. And when you go to the butcher and you ask them for the high fat ground meat, have them make it, add some liver or heart or kidney, grind it up, all your minerals and vitamins, and you must eat the fat, by the way. If you're cooking it on a grill and you're losing all the fat, you're losing all the healthy stuff. The fat contains the ADAK. And remember, fat cells contain amino acids and simple sugars. And truly, you probably should be eating raw meat more than anything. That's it. Bunch of butter with my way to lean beef for dinner. Sigh. Why do the butchers cut off the fat? I know, because the majority of the pigs, cows, and sheep have been brainwashed to believe that eating fat causes you to get fat and unfit. Now, remember, if you're skinny in a famine, you're fertilizer fast. Skinny in a famine, fertilizer fast, and fat is the energy for your body. Sugar, glucose is not your energy. Neither are amino acids. They must be converted to acetyl-CoA and fatty acids first. Crazy. Love the Rocky Mountains. Kim Lynch, how you doing? A great day. Esther Boros, today is today. Another day to prove yourself. That's it. And go out and make some mistakes. I go out and make mistakes every day. And I say yes to everything. I'm a yes guy. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. And ladies, gentlemen, men and women, size, shape, age, weight, gender, I don't care. Flatter your partner. Feed them steak. And have sex. Again, we get all sort of just crazy. How to prevent recurring second trimester miscarriage. Lovely Dovey 02. So fasting and fatty meat and no plants. Fasting, fatty meat, no plants, and no spices. Number one, add the butter. That's great. And then for some where they're in the Western world of treatment, IVIG, Humira, let's see, Lovenox, aspirin, Prograf, Plaquenil, Neupogen, weekly lipids. But fish oil lipids are the ones that I recommend now because I think that they're better. Birthday party, potluck, bring steak. There's lots to bring, right? Bring oysters. Bring, let's see, calamari. Bring a ribeye. Bring a whole rib roast. Slice it up or get some Iberian ham. Oh my God, the best. Karina Johnson, how you doing? Adita, how you doing? M Cash, hey, Dr. Kiltz. Hey, Kiltzy. Doctor, good morning. Great job. Good. God continue to bless and protect you from all evil. Annie from Ghana, West Africa. Thank you so much. I am protected from evil for sure. Absolute mundo. Please can use goat and lamb oil instead of butter. Oh yeah. Goat and lamb fat. You see, fats from an animal and oils from a plant. Oils are deadly. You want to eat the fat. That's where it's at. Enjoy the birthday party. And listen, if you from time to time have a piece of cookie cake or ice cream, or you have something that, oh my God, it's okay. Look, if Saladino could do honey and fruit every day, you can do a cookie cake or ice cream from time to time. Now, if you say, well, I'm addicted, I can't do that. Well, don't. But if you label yourself an addict, then that's what you are. Don't ever label yourself something that is negative. Don't do that. I'm addicted to life. Yeah. Jennifer, Texas, Carnivore, 4:10 a.m., 532 tier in upstate New York. Good rainy morning from Brooklyn. Friday, my Friday fueled with Kiltzy in the morning. Rhea Altamura. How you doing, my friend? Again, we're all rock stars in life. And can you sing and dance? Absolutely you can. And whether or not you haven't practiced enough to be, to play the instrument up on stage, you're not ready for that. But, how many chords do you need to know to play a guitar? Like 5, probably even 2, right? Just move them down the neck of the guitar, up and down. Awesome. Brooklyn, my parents are from Bay Ridge, New York. Brooklyn? Loads of barbecues here in Texas. Delicious. I got to come out for a barbecue in Texas, don't I? Beautiful, wonderful, amazing day. Get your get-ups every single day. And I got to get my kettlebells. I have my smart bells here, and I do them, throughout the day, 5 times throughout the day. It's all right. Switch it up. And I stand at my desk and I'll do some deep knee bends. I get on the floor and I'll do some push-ups and pull-ups on the bar in the bathroom. So you got to find it, put it up there somewhere. And all you need maybe are some bands. Put the hook, get the bands. All you need to do. Omar Alvarez, good morning. Doing well at Carnivore the last couple of months. Most recently, I started noticing dry eyes, joint pains, and shortness of breath after eating beef. Yeah, again, too much protein is as deadly as not enough fat. Eat the fat, go fasting, and more fat. Now, the truth of the universe is going carnivore doesn't mean you're not going to get any disease. I think it cures the things we have and reduces the risk of getting them, but it doesn't mean you'll never get them. The microbes, the macros want to take us down. Deviled eggs, I love. I do deviled eggs. I love them. And it's, again, if you're instead of soy oil mayonnaise or things like that, you want to do the duck grease or the butter. That's it. Sour cream, even some sour cream is great, or cream cheese, another good one. And I love the butter and salt, Malden or Redmond's. Fasting, Omar Alvarez, fasting. See, I do 23-1, one meal at night, nothing for breakfast or lunch. I don't do snacks of significance or frequency. If I do, it might be a hard-boiled egg dipped in butter and salt. Oh, rockin' amazing. And if you melt the butter and then let it congeal a little bit, it's great. Just kind of like peanut butter consistency. Yeah, soft. Leave it out. Brian Battle, good morning. early this morning. Great to see you, my friends. Again, I'm 5 to 6 a.m. Monday through Friday, some Saturdays, Sundays at 10 a.m. generally. We'll do a few interviews through the week. Check out Kiltz's Carnivore Conversations. And again, vegan, vegetarians, Mediterraneans. And we like to talk about spirituality, positivity, cognitive therapy, creativity, right? Exercise. I say go out and do something and be creative, build something. Ken Berry, I know Ken, he works on his farm. It's work. No animal says, let's go run for exercise. They never run to lose weight. Remember, you use fat, you don't lose fat. And fat, animal fat, is the fuel for the Ferrari. You do not burn sugars. There is no such thing as a metabolic switch. And insulin resistance is liver damage. And type 2 diabetes is liver damage. Bet $1 billion on that one. Michael Selly, love your spear. Do you have a link for the purchase? All right, I'm going to get a link for the purchase for the spear. It's not cheap. This one's pricey, but I'll get it up there for all those carnivores that want to join the Kiltz's Spear Club. And remember, the thing about hunting animals, they will fight you. They will not let you easily kill them. That's the work, but they're the healthiest thing to eat. And you should eat the fat, the organ meats, the liver, the bone marrow. You got to break the bone open. When we humans came out of the trees and we figured out how to make tools and hunt like wolves and lions, we watched them. We watched them from the trees for a long time, thousands, if not millions of years. And finally, it's like, we could do that. We can do that for sure. Smoking was bad for you. They don't look at doctors used to recommend, and they still recommend wine, like a glass of wine for women a day and 2 glasses of wine or beer for men. That is deadly, my friends. Are you done with being dumb? Done with being dumb. And again, no disrespect to any of us, because we've all been dumb from time to time. Keep pork rinds in my car to munch on if I'm too late to eat and driving, or if I'm going to movie and want to kill any desire for popcorn. Yum. Now, interesting. What if pork rinds were glycoproteins? They're glycoproteins. There's no fat in a pork rind. They're glycoproteins. They're the skeleton, the framework of cells that sort of hold things together, that allow the fat structure of the cell to have some form and rigidity. Otherwise, we'd be amoebas, right? Or we dissolve in water. But very interesting. Thank you, Cindy Vonk. I'm so done with being done. Done. I know that. And again, you want to be the doing and stop listening to the stupidity, sorry for my language, of veganism. And again, be a vegan if you want, and vegetarians if you want, and even a Mediterranean, but come back to the carnivore side. Let's see. The more organ meat stuff, I'm working to get more, by the way. I'm working to get more for sure. Smoking is deadly. And drinking alcohol of any significance or frequency is deadly. And smoking of any significance or frequency is deadly. Roberta Brown, I'm done with being dumb. Yes, done with being dumb. Me too. And again, we're learning and discerning. I question even the carnivore science. I question all of it, because how is a high protein diet good for us if all proteins break down to amino acids, and all amino acids break down to either glucose, the majority, or ketones, which basically become fat? Because if you don't make fat in the liver, you're fertilizer fast. That's it. You got to carry the fat. And fat women, fat men, they've got the fuel for a famine. Fat does not cause disease. Plants and protein do. You're like, what? I know. DC, learning to live every single day. And remember, learning, always learning. Never give up learning. Always. Again, never give it up. How do I stop smoking? Nate Shenzi, I'm a non-smoker. Throw them away. All right. Smoke a pack in 5 minutes. All right. Go ahead, see how you feel. It's a drug. Would you feed those cigarettes to your child? Well, why would you give them to yourself? Look at how bad they do to you. Right on. Look at how bad they do to you, and why would you do it? Along with sodas and alcohol and all these power drinks and protein powders? No, no, no. Eat real food. And what's real food? Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and salt. Yeah, I know. Let's see. It made my year carnivore never felt better. M Cash. I'm telling you, the more you do it, the younger you get. The younger you get. The more you do it, the younger you get, and the younger you feel. You'll be like, wait a minute, carnivore is not good for you. Let's see. Isn't that just sort of the diatribe of the dictator's words? Be a vegan, Gates. Right on. Be controlled by Gates. Is that it? Controlled by the message of the masters. Go to the gym. Go to the gym. Right on. But you don't need to do heavy. Just lift some, right? Just start moving. That's all you need to do. And the best exercise to do is get up. Get up, get up, get up. The organ meat pills, we're getting more. We're getting more. I'm working on it. Carnivore never felt better. Bob's Pistols and Pay Dirt. Good morning from North Texas. And listen, whether you're bow hunting or rifle hunting for those animals they will give you. They're not easy to kill, but maybe we should do knife hunting, right? We try to tackle them and take them down. Let's see. From North Texas, my friends, thank you for stopping in. And Richie, I'm in the stormy Atlantic on a cruise. Happy, and Richie. Where are you on in your cruise? That sounds awesome. I've never been on an ocean cruise. I've been on boats, but never on an ocean cruise. I fly jets, and I fly Cirrus SR-22 and a Citation Mustang jet. I learned to fly a jet at about 61. I learned to fly airplanes at 55. I don't know what the next thing to learn is. Maybe fly a 747. All right, a deep sea otter. Love Canonisha. The Canonisha are rock stars. Love them, love them, love them. And so many great people in the carnivore. I just flipped through either my Instagram feeds, YouTube, new people coming into the field. Again, because the Lions are coming back. Will we get to 100%? Well, let's plan on 100%. But if we get 5%, that's all. Let's see, Roberta, I'm done with being dumb. Done with being dumb. Listen to your parents, right? Bevy, good morning, my friends. Sadiq, Astique, Oliver, lionesses and lions. You know who leads the world are women, right? Mother Mary, the lionesses, they lead. You see, let's see, wet without drinking water. They can make something hard. And there's something else in between there, but they also create life. And men, they don't need us anymore. Never too late to learn. I graduated for the 4th time at 52. Sonia, I'm not sure what my next graduation is. Rock star. Brian Battle, how do you pronounce the word pyruvic acid? Pyruvate. And I always love to print off these great metabolic pathways. Now, remember, these are sort of very, very light in basically, but you see, glucose goes to pyruvate, then goes to acetyl-CoA. Acetyl-CoA is how you make energy. But why would you convert glucose to acetyl-CoA and then to energy when you got fat everywhere? You see, consumed plant sugars are deadly and dangerous for all of us in any significant or frequent ways. Small amounts from time to time are okay, but most of the time, no way. No way, no way. Love, Pradeep Jamanadis. I haven't checked him out. Keto, then carnivore. You know, I was sort of like the sad standard American dieter or doctor or whatever you want to say for years. I had ADHD, OCD, depression, dyslexia, criminality, suicidality, depression, anxiety, manic depression, everything they labeled. But I was just another human being that was poisoned on plants and lean meat. poisoned on plants and lean meat proteins. And then finally, sort of my 40s, I was Atkins and Weight Watchers. In my early 50s, I was paleo keto. And then at 55, I fucking went carnivore. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, one meal a day, rock star side. You come to the rock star side, and that's it. You are a rock star. You are it. Davik, how you doing? 09. B Weather 22. Do you recommend another one? We're coming out again with more soon. We're working on it. And all my problems went away. No. Most of my pain of my body, of my mind, of my vision on life, gone. Fructose is poison. Well, see, fructose is nature's sugar. It is not poisonous if you have small amounts from time to time. A little bit of honey, a little bit of fruit, a little bit of white sugar from time to time is not the cause of disease. It's because you have it all the time, because you call yourself an addict. And the liver converts fructose to glucose to acetyl-CoA to fatty acids via insulin in a functional liver. Type 2 diabetes is liver damage. Type 1 diabetes is pancreatic damage. It's so effing simple. I know. Fructose, Jennifer, interesting how hungrier before a period and have to eat more and more fat before cycle and get a little constipated. Hormones affect lady cycles. Well, you see, the premenstrual week, the pre-bleed week, as my friend Frankie likes to say, is get feeding to get fat in order to provide energy for the baby. Because the majority of the universe, when you had sex, you got pregnant, unless you were pregnant. You see this idea that we use birth control pills or we try to prevent pregnancy. The universe says that is dumb. That birth control is dumb. Now, again, I'm just talking in general what an organism wants to do. It wants to procreate. So the want to eat in the premenstrual week, and then the menstrual week is like, oh, I don't want to touch anything. I just want to I want to go to my own place, and that's it. And constipation is it feels like you got to go, it hurts, and you can't go. That's constipation. But ultimately, I go 1 to 3 times a week or less. It's amazing on carnivore. Remember, when you eat the meat, it becomes your meat. That's it. Plants want to kill you. Plants are poisonous. Eggs are awesome. Deep sea otter, absolutely love them. Carnivore is the way. Keto and paleo, the distraction. It's sort of like the on ramp. Paleo and keto is the on ramp to the lion's way, and I call it Kiltz's lion's way. Americans eat sugar for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's constant. Roberta Brown. Remember, they eat plants and lean meat always. Plants and lean meat are fucking deadly. Maybe you wake up to that one, right? Don't forget to check out CNY Fertility. Crazy CNY Fertility. How can they do IVF for so cheap? Well, because that's my mission in life, to make it less costly. Stacy, normal cramps, light spotting on cycle day 9. My cycle started early and left early, or so I thought. Well, depends what your lifestyle has been for the majority of your life. But there can be a lot of inflammation in our gut, secondary to plant protein-based lean meat diet and eating like a grazing animal instead of realizing that you are a carnivore animal. What do you say about eating Aki, A-C-K-E? What is Aki? What is Aki? I don't know what Aki is. Let's see here. Do I get it? Okay. What is Aki? I don't know what it is. Ew. Is it a plant-based diet? Is it deadly? I don't know. Definition: advances in conceptual knowledge engineering. I don't know what that is. I'll have to take a look at it. I don't know, Brian Battle. You got to tell me. Let's see. Fareya, how you doing? Let's see. It would be so proud of me. Carnivore Day 5. You're amazing. Thumbs up to Fareya. Let's see. Own rendered fat today. Nice. Can see inflammation going down. My fingers aren't so. Listen. Fatty meat, salt water, fatty meat, salt water. This is my 31-day challenge right now. Fatty meat, salt water. That is the way. And if you do a little eggs and bacon, I don't care. I don't care. Fatty meat. Do you get enough nutrients on a carnivore diet? Kevin Aziz. All the minerals, vitamins, and nutrients your body need are in the meat, the fatty meat. Let's see. Familial hypercholesterolemia. Normally disregard my numbers. They're worthless. I'm telling you, the cardiologists, the docs mostly don't know anything about all this lipid science, which is lunacy. I would call lipid lunacy science. It's crazy. Again, they're lying to us to keep us sheep, but we are masters. Deep sea to 65 pounds down so far and still going. Feel fantastic. Nice. Brian Battle. Ikea bowls. Oh, they're deadly. They're deadly. It's, look at, if it's made of plants, it's deadly in any significance or frequency. Now, again, a little bit of heroin, cocaine, marijuana from time to time, go for it. A little bit of microdosing, go for it. But I'm done with being dumb. I'm done with smoking it and drinking it and doing the stupid shit. Sorry, done. I drink maybe about a liter to half a liter a day. I don't drink much water. You're diluting your body. You're diluting all your enzymes and all the proper hormones and the proper molecules that need to be at a certain concentration. Let's see. Ona Lorona. Again, constipation is the feeling like you got to go but won't come out. The bloating will go down in a way when you do fatty meat, salt water, and fasting. And everyone, don't forget to have faith in God. Look in the mirror and there she, he, it is. All over the world, right on. And remember, most of us are suffering because we're eating a plant-based lean meat diet, and you've been lied to by the lions that look like sheep. You want to go to the sheep side, right? But you're a lion. Maybe a liter for you, but I don't drink a lot of water. Less water is better. According to Laszlo Boros, we are metabolically making water because you're burning fat. That's all you burn. You do not burn sugar. If your sugar levels are high, it's because you're consuming a high plant protein-based lean meat diet, and you're eating 3 to 6 meals a day. Fiber is deadly. It causes colon cancer. Fruits and vegetables cause colon cancer. And I know Saladino is like, yeah, you can eat fruit and honey. I'm inspired by my good friend Dave Kilmer every day. Dave is an amazing, amazing guy. He passed away of lymphoma in 2009. And he inspired me then to look and say, why did my good, healthy friend die of cancer? Because he exercised a lot and he ate a plant-based lean meat diet. That's what I believe. And I'm sticking to it. And my job in life is to give people advice and help them heal. I ran into someone yesterday, Jeanette, who was using a cane because of back pain, bad back pain. And I said, simply your diet. She didn't believe me yet. But if we keep the message coming, carnivores lead and sheep be the feed. Let's see. All right. Fasting. Awesome too. Yeah. Fasting is lasting. So Sandy Seyfried, how you doing? You have to check out the book by Thomas Seyfried that cancer is a metabolic disorder. Cancer is caused by plants and protein, and lean meat. It's simply it. And eating like a grazing animal. Remember, the dictators have dictated to you the story and you believe them. Are you done believing the dictator's story? Again, now that, I love Apple stuff and I love all the Microsoft stuff, but do you think maybe the vegans, vegetarians weren't giving us the answer? I think so. Feed bacteria that cause cavities need to go. That's it. Proteins, you see, amino acids make sugar, which feed the microbes, which cause our damage. It's convincing. The hardest thing is convincing others about the proper human diet. Absolutely. Kenny, how you doing, my friends? Sodium nitrate and bacon. Sodium nitrate comes from plants. A little bit in bacon, I don't give a shit. Sorry. All Father, good morning. KMT family, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way from the People's Republic of Northern Crown Heights, Brooklyn. Yeah. And the Kiltz's parents, Maria and Ray, met. They lived next door to each other in Brooklyn, Bay Ridge. And mom said, I don't have anything to do with the guy. Then he came back for the Navy, and then there it was. They got married and had the kids, moved to L.A., raised a family. Can't find Butter Boy. Let's see, DNCer. French, really fatty butter. Make your own. Get raw cream. Make your own. Make it. And again, thank you to everyone for stopping in, just saying hello, comments. We got to spread the word around the world to wake up the lions. Come on back. I know you think you're a sheep. That's it. Kenny, where are you from, my friend? I don't know the flags of the world. I'll learn them. Brooklyn, Omar Alvarez, have you increased your water intake? Again, I'm not a fan of increasing your water intake. Nope. Just drink when you're thirsty, and that's it. And enjoy this day because it is a rock solid, awesome, amazing day. Fiber for the gut bacteria. Okay. So they've got you convinced the microbes in your gut are good. They're deadly. So the microbes, right, they feed on the amino acid and the fiber and the vegetables and the fruit, the seeds and nuts, and they feed on the constant food you give them. This is why fasting is like the simplest little trick of the universe. So that's why I recommend 1 meal a day, a 2-day fast once a week, a 3-day fast once a month, and a 5 to 7 day fast twice a year, January, July. But basically, would you put bacteria in your eyes in an open wound, or would you feed a bunch of E. coli to your baby, or some COVID virus to your baby, right? NFW. You see, the microbes love you, and they're just there because you're eating the diet that puts them there. Plant-based, lean meat. And they've made a story out of the probiotics because they want to sell you another drug that makes you dumb. That's all. The gut bacteria are deadly. Eat fat, suppresses the microbes. You feel better. You heal. Done. Simple. Salt liquor. All I do, I keep my salt in my bowl here, a Kiltz bowl. I don't have many Kiltz bowls. I got to get some more out there, Rhonda, for sure. Amy, good morning. Would you say long COVID is caused by inflammation? Absolutely. And it's increased by plant-based lean meat, eating like a grazing animal. You're not. DC Ken Manoni, how you doing? Money. Greetings from CNY. Just finished The Alchemist. Great, recommended, love it. The Alchemist is like one of my 3 favorite books. The Alchemist, 3 Magic Words, and Man's Search for Meaning. It's 3 favorites. COVID is just another bug that loves you because your inflammation is high. Our real risk in life is due to a plant-based fruits, fiber, and salad cause colon cancer, breast cancer, cause endometriosis, endometritis. You see, the microbes grow in the bowels. They go out your rectum, your anus. They go up in the vagina, and they're having a heyday. Chronic yeast infections and bacterial infections are caused by plants. Don't eat plants. There's no fiber or plants that is required in the human diet. That's it. Try it all. Sandy Seyfried. Question: how much fat can our lymphatics handle in one feed? Oh, infinite. Excess fat is actually just dumped out the bowels. That's it. It's dumped out the bowels. Now remember, you can get fat on fat because the brain says, famine coming, get fat. And then you're doing dumb things. And why do you think they need all the drugs and dissections and dumb diets to get you skinny? Because it is not physiologically good to be skinny. You want to carry some fat for the famine. All right. Let's see. Told a friend suffering multiple autoimmune disease, 38, about carnivore. Doctor said she can't cause she has McArdle's, also called glycogen storage disease. Oh my God. Plants are the cause of disease and lean meat. Eat more fat and eat less frequently. That's all you need to do. I don't care if you're vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, eat fat. By the way, fat comes from an animal. And if you're not eating animals, you're going to be fertilizer sooner, and you're going to have a higher risk of cancer and immunologic disorders and all of us. Emilio Cardona, good morning to you, my friend. FD, cream and butter cause bloating like cheese. It can for some people. Some people don't have the genetic makeup to digest milk. Remember, babies drink breast milk from a mom. And after that, done, go to the meat, go to the bone. This is the meal for the lions. And this is the meal for the sheep. They control this. Again, eat this, you control this. You see, those who eat this are controlled by those who eat this. It's kind of crazy. I know it's nuts. No seeds and nuts, by the way. All right, my friends. I think I got to get out of here in a minute less. Let's see. Thanks, everyone. Let's see. Deep Cedar, JD. Let's see. Omar, pounds of meat should you eat? I don't know. I do a fistful of food a day, and until I'm full, that's it. You want to lose weight, eat less, move more. You want to gain weight, eat more, move less. Esther, we have checked out Sam Apple's book, The Ravenous. Oh, yeah, that's great. Listen, you got to read Sending You Notes Made by Laszlo. I loved Sam Apple's book on Otto Warburg and Ravenous. Great, great. We did it as a book club a few weeks ago or a month or two ago. It's great. Thanks. I'd love to see the notes, and we'll talk more about it. Kiltz morning from Georgia. Love your books as well as your nutritional advice. God bless you, Mama Poppins. And again, men, women, boys and girls, young and old, black and white, yellow and green. I don't care. This is the master's meal. And this is the slave, soldiers, peasants, and prisoners meal. Are you done with being the slave, soldier, peasant, and prisoner? And come back. And I don't care who you are. Your children are lions, and all their suffering and their ADHD, OCD, dyslexia, depression, suicidality, criminality, plant-based lean meat diet, and listening to the stupid shit. I love Kerry Gold also, my friends. SC3, my friend, disappears. Carnivore, fatty meat, and faith, fatty meat, fasting, and threw in the salt. All right. Thank you, Esther. Appreciate you. Love you guys. Have a great, awesome, amazing, spectacular Friday, the 18th of August. See you tomorrow morning, probably 5 a.m. with Kiltz in the morning. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you again for the likes, the loves, the subscribes, and keep sharing. Throw it around, my friends. Throw it around.